Alright guys, this is week 7 of my Power Strong program. I didn't really get to get anything up last week. Sorry about that. So for squats this week, was a little bit of an unload, just more for reps. I was having a little bit of low back pain, so I just threw on the knee sleeves and knee wraps and try to get through these. Just did a set, I think it's like 275 or 285, something like that, for 6 or 7 reps. Then dropped the weight and kept pushing. Form improved noticeably when I dropped the weight, and in these weeks where I'm just real beat down from the previous training cycles, sometimes I have to lower the weight and get the work in. You're not going to get weaker by lowering the weight and doing a few more reps here and there. In fact, sometimes for me, I'll come back the next week even stronger and crush the weight that I was giving me trouble the week before. Just have to feel it out, spend a lot of time training, and figure out how these squats work for you. All in all, I mean, this still turned out into a good squat workout just by lightening that weight. Alright, on the week, came into my press and deadlift day. Again, was an unload on the press. Here's 145 for reps, I think. 155 for reps, something like that. There's my little 45s on there. Yeah. Press is coming along alright. My shoulder's been feeling a lot better. I'm not pushing it too much. If I think the rep is not there halfway through, then I just go ahead and let it go. I picked up on the deadlift. I just wound up pulling about 380, 385 for a few reps here, since again it was an unload week or a deload week. Deadlift has been feeling pretty good. Back is feeling a lot stronger. I hadn't really been deadlifting, more like clean pulling for so long. So first thing that I was really feeling was my back and my upper back. The bench I stayed really light this week, just going for some reps. My right shoulder was giving me a little bit of trouble, and instead of pushing it, I just went lighter. Wound up bringing it in and doing some close grip stuff later on. And that seems to be keeping the shoulders happy. As of now, making this video, my shoulders feel fine again. So like I said, I brought it in and did some close grip bench pressing for the triceps, and I used the axle bar. So it's a little over 2-inch thick bar, and work on my grip, and it also takes a little bit of stress for me off my elbows. Alright. Been working on these weighted chins. I did for about 5 weeks. I just did chins till I was building up to about 20 in a row. And now I just put 25 pounds on me, and I'm doing about 4 or 5 sets of these chins and these dips with 25 pounds. When I can get to doing about 10 to 15 for 5 sets across like that, then I'll go up to 35 pounds maybe and just keep moving up. For strongman training this week, I did axle clean and press. So the rule is just basically you got to take it from the floor and put it above head. Of course, this bar is very, very stiff, doesn't move around at all, doesn't give you any whip like an Olympic bar would, so it gets tough, but it was a lot of fun. For the rest of the training, I did a circuit of circus dumbbell presses, which is what I made here. It's a 2-inch thick dumbbell with about 90 pounds that I've loaded on there, and I'm going to clean it, press it 3 times, or get it overhead 3 times with each arm, and then flip the tire twice. Then I have a shuttle run where I run up to a sandbag and then grab the sandbag, and then I run it about 100 feet past the tire. And so I did that sequence for 5 or 6 rounds. I think it was 6 rounds, with about a minute to 2 minutes rest in between each one. And I was feeling pretty bad afterwards. Definitely harder to push that tire uphill. I was having a lot more fun on the downhill portion for sure. So I'm off screen now. I'm out running to go pick up this sandbag. It's 100 and some odd pounds, this sandbag. And I just kept switching shoulders, run it past the tire, drop it off and rest, and then just repeat the cycle. Alright, that wrapped up week 7 of my training. I worked out 4 barbell days. Body weight's 172, so I'm up 2 pounds over the past 2 weeks. I'm just keeping in line right along with my goal of 1 pound per week for the next 15-16 weeks. As always, I really appreciate you guys watching. Check out the ironknight.wordpress.com or the Facebook page Iron Knight Weightlifting. Remember to eat, sleep, train, and you're going to be okay. Iron Knight out.